Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bears will put total leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Briggs. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just... take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Houston Cougars offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second. Call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Quick release by the QB. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. Losing early in the year can be detrimental, also can be galvanizing. You realize not much margin for error, and they suddenly have put it together and won their last 2.
The dips in the season early really served as motivation for them, and they were able to turn the page. They were able to be resilient. And 18 to 22-year-olds in college football, David, it's easier said than done, but this team really is about them.
Yeah, and they're starting to get it together, and you can see it. Like, I think early in the season, too, Jesse, you're figuring out who you are as a team. I think they kind of got that figured out, and I look for this team to win today and climb up into those rankings.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets the give. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for a big play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
Timeout, Baylor.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Calls his own number. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And I've never met an offensive player who said, no, we don't want to go for it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1 is a great situation for the offense. You got to get 1 yard. You practice it all the time. You got to be physical. Go out and get it. They did a good job going out and getting that 1 yard.
The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They send the tight end in motion. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Slings it downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Grab behind the line. It's Sanford. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the Cougars are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Going to try to get... Turning it on! He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
I know he didn't pick up the first down, but, man, he makes this fourth down way more manageable. It's tough when you got fourth in Africa. Did a great job of making this manageable and keeping the playbook open.
Quarterback keeps it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. 4th and 1 is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of chicken out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it and they get it.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But
Touchdown, Cougar! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Easy completion on the shuffle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Let's see what they've got on second down. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Got room at the 35.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored.
Touchdown, Baylor! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Rutgers. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got the quick pass. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Houston going up tempo. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there. Just trickled through his fingers.
And I expect them after that incompletion to go for it here on fourth down again. I know they're in their own end of the field right now, but we talked to the coaching staff coming into this one. They said, we are going to be aggressive no matter what. We haven't seen the punter in this game yet for them, and I don't think you're going to see him here either.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the single back. Runs through the tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. Finds his man. It's King. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown Bears! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Looking for blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. His drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. With the catch, it's Hamilton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a crease, it's Sanford. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job.
There he goes. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. They'll go to the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking down the middle. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Sanford. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Bring in the heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. It's one thing not to believe in punting, but to go for it that deep in your own end and give away a 1st and goal, that's just reckless. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
3rd and goal for the offense. To the air, it's Wegman. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And the try is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Sanford. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect.
Looking deep down the right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, and the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Houston wants to play fast. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. They want to run this quarterback. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Bears backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. On the run, it's King. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bears line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the back. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Houston going up tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll try the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tempo and overdrive. From the gun, running back on the move. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. And you go to old Mr. Reliable in the red zone, and you still have a chance to turn this into 6 instead of 3.
And 3rd down, great job by this offense. Move the chains, give yourself another fresh set of downs, but find the big targets in the red zone. Those guys make life easy on a quarterback.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. From the gun. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Cougars will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They're going to run it. Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the tailback. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's incomplete as he tried to... that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to SMU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
Open field on the right. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Makes the grab. It's Briggs. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Ready to fire from the pistol. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Klopfenstein. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Robinson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Quickly complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's got the back in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Houston wants to play fast.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, and pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. They just keep firing. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the big fella. Gets away from one. He's got space. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. To the ground, he's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Fires to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive and trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
Finds his man down the middle. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. That gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Wegman. The quick out. The Bears get it past the sticks.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Bears are rolling down the field. 3-25. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run.
Turning it on! The 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 18 to SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. Houston going up tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And the Cougars are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Dances away. On the move, he fires. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off.
Looking for the end zone. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The RPO, it's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
They'll run it. Breaks the tackle. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
To the air on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Wegman. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He caught it! Touchdown, Bears! And the pummeling has started. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy
finds a spot in the middle. Loose in the middle. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scaffold, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. They want to throw it. Rush is on him. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? We've got a timeout from the kicking team.
Timeout, Houston.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Slips away. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Briggs. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Now improvising. He's taking a deep shot. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They'll go right back to him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football game.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do